Hi, so I'm super tired. I just woke up, but yeah, so it's about excuse me. It's about 2 days before my breast reduction surgery. And so I kind of just want to like record me like talking and kind of talking about how I'm feeling just like 2 days before. Yesterday actually was the day where um the hospital that I'm getting the surgery done, they called me and gave me information about like arrival time, everything I need to bring as far as like ID, insurance card. And since I got vaccinated, I don't need to get a COVID test. So I just had to bring my vaccination card. And my doctor's office also told me to bring like the medications that they prescribed for me to take once the surgery's done. So yeah, I just was on the phone honestly all day. I was talking to the my doctor's office and getting information from them, and then I was talking to the actual hospital, the outpatient area, who's gonna be actually doing the surgery. I spoke to the nurse that's gonna be like with me. She's super nice, so sweet. It made me feel like so comfortable. Um, so yeah. And how I'm feeling right now, 2 days before, like I have been noticing I've been feeling like a little bit more emotional, and not like in a negative way. It's just I've been thinking about getting this done for about 3 years now. And I just didn't do it because I think a lot of people were telling me like, oh, you should wait. Like whenever I would talk about it like with like friends and stuff, they were like, oh, you should wait until like after you have kids and stuff. Or um I have friends who are like a little bit older than me, like they already have kids and stuff, and they're like, oh, just wait until after you have the kids and then it's good. But I don't think people realize how much of a toll it takes on your body to have a big chest like this, especially because I do have scoliosis. And it makes it worse. It's just my posture overall has been a mess. And not even just posture, like back pain, like especially like when I'm on my period, like it hurts more because sometimes during your period you do have like back pain, but because I have scoliosis, it's like the entire back just hurts so much. And like it's just been hard, like even doing my homework and like having to sit up straight in like a desk, it's hard. Working out, um that part is like I don't even like it sometimes because it's just like putting on sports bras, like sometimes like because they're so big, like they'll just like plop out sometimes. um and so it's just, it's just a lot. And also, um I would say another thing is my self-esteem and just like overall confidence in myself. Now, I definitely worked on it, during this time before the surgery was even here yet, because I just was like, I want to be able to love myself even with the chest that I have. I don't want to hate my body and hate everything about it. So I definitely worked on loving myself and loving parts of myself, even if they're not exactly what I wanted it to look like or whatever. So I definitely learned how to just love myself in every stage of my life. But that does not mean that I'm super like confident. It's just like great. Like having a big chest like this, it does cause a lot of insecurity, especially with going shopping. Because I want to wear things like crop tops and nice tank tops. Like, actually, there's a tank top right here. A friend of mine literally gave me this tank top. Like, she's letting me like wear it because I can do like a before and after, right? And I like saw her wear it one day, and I told her like it's so cute. But like literally where I'm at right now, like with my chest, I could not wear it. I can't. So and I put it on because I was trying to do like a before type of thing. But like when I put it on, like I almost broke the shirt, and I had to tell her like I almost literally ripped your shirt. Like you would have had a shirt, but it didn't rip, thank God. But yeah, just like having a big chest like this, it can cause so many insecurities. And I want to touch on this because I think that it's not something that a lot of people say. But when I was younger, I never really had an issue with how my body looked. Especially elementary school and middle school, I was very tiny. it's just what it was. I was like 90 pounds. Like I was really small. Um, and when I actually moved here, I started 7th grade here in Atlanta area. And it was the first time that I experienced people body shaming me. And like I said before I moved here, I never had any issues with how my body looked. Like I loved the way I was. I never had an issue. But then I came here and I don't know what happened, but the kids got meaner, and they would say things like, oh, like you're flat chested, like that doesn't make you pretty, like you should have like a big butt and like a big chest. Because here, you know, a lot of the Black women, I would say in particular, they are thickums, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. But because I was so tiny, I was being shamed for the fact that I didn't have a bigger chest or nice, like, you know, thighs and like a nice like plump butt. Like I would be judged because I was super tiny, which was something that I couldn't control. Like I was 11 years old when I moved here, and you're expecting an 11-year-old to look like an adult. Like I'm still developing, you know? And back then at that time, I was so young. So when people would say these things to me, like I would just be so sad and my feelings would be hurt. Like I would cry because I'm like, why do people hate the way I look, or why do they have to pick on me? And I've even had some people call me anorexic. Some people would ask me if I was anorexic. Like they'll like say like, did you eat food? And I would just like look at them like, why? Like, why are you saying that? Like, and people thought it was funny. Like I remember the first day that I walked into class, and there was like a group of guys like at a table, and like literally was like, oh dang, she's so skinny, like she's not pretty. And they said it loud and I heard them, and I just was like in shock because it was like, how can you say that? Like, first of all, we're 11 years old. Why are you worried about my body and how it looks? Number one. Number two, y'all are a bunch of dudes sitting over there talking about like a girl. Like, you should know how to respect people, you know? But they didn't. So, whatever. And ever since then, and throughout like the entire time of when I was in middle school and high school, I had so many issues with loving myself. Confidence, self-esteem, everything, it went down, like it plummeted. And it sucked because I never worried about my body and how it looked. But then once people were saying things to me and calling me anorexic, which that's not funny. Having an eating disorder, that's something serious. So for you to feel comfortable to say those things to somebody, it's disgusting. Like I was like mortified for so long because that replays in your head over and over and over. And so after that, I started to pray to God. Like, it's sad, but like I would pray to God and be like, God, please, like, you know, make my body have like a little bit more weight on it because I'm really skinny and I'm just tired of people like making me feel bad because I am so tiny. So I would pray to him about it. And I done prayed and it done happened. I done manifested to have a bigger chest, and now I'm so miserable. Like I wish I would have just ignored what everyone else was saying because they were being judgmental of me, and they shouldn't have, because I was never judging them. I never picked on anyone's weight. I let people live their life and be happy. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters. But people felt comfortable tearing me down and making me feel bad because I was tiny, you know. And there is nothing wrong with being tiny or being thick. It does not matter. It matters about how you feel about yourself. And other people are going to talk, but whatever they have to say about you, it does not matter. And so, yeah, but I had to realize that because I'm at this stage now where having a bigger chest, as I manifested and prayed for, it has caused me a lot of issues. And if I could go back and tell all the guys, specifically men, or not men at the time, but boys, were telling me, you know, things like this, and they were the main ones calling me anorexic. I mean, I had girls saying it too, but it was mainly guys saying it. And if I could go back and if I could tell them like anything, I would tell them, your opinion of me and the way I look does not matter. You are not me, and you do not live in my body. You don't have the right to say anything, and you don't have the right to make jokes about anorexia and thinking that's funny and saying that someone has that. That's no joke. And I never had anorexia, but you know, I would like, I don't get why that was something that they felt comfortable with saying. That's not a joke. That's not funny. That's not a game. And for you to use a disorder that affects so many people and put that on me and giggle about it, that says a lot about you. And I get it, we were young, but that doesn't mean that what was said wasn't hurtful. That changed my whole life. Like, that affected my entire confidence and self-esteem from that point on, all the way up until now. And I think that people should really be careful with what they say, because shaming people like that, that can break them down. You don't know what you're doing to them. You have no idea. And maybe at the time you don't care, but you should. You should never go out your way to make someone feel disgusted of their body. The fact that I spent years hating the way I looked because other people would pick on me, I wish I could turn back the clock and just tell my younger self, like, love yourself, because no matter what anyone else says, there is nothing wrong with you. Nothing. And I really wish that I did that, because me not having confidence in myself and hating my body and the way I look, it affected me in so many areas in my life. And now I have to take ownership for that, because, you know, I'm older now. And if I'm going to keep hating myself, that's on me. I can't blame that on other people. But that doesn't mean that other people's actions and the words that they said didn't affect me. Of course it did, you know. But I'm here now, 2 days before my surgery. I'm so happy. And I know after the surgery, I'm going to be crying, because I've been wanting to get this for a few years now, and I just kept putting it off because I kept listening to what other people were telling me. And after a while, I was just like, I can't keep listening to other people. I need to do what's best for me, what makes me the happiest. That's what matters the most. I don't care about what anybody else has to say. I don't care about anyone else's opinion. It's all about me and how I'm feeling about myself. And right now, how I'm feeling, I'm in pain. And I don't genuinely, fully feel confident in myself. And I'm doing myself a disservice if I allow that to continue. And I'm not going to. So I'm excited. Through all the struggles, through everything that I have been through, this is a moment where I have been so ready to do. And I'm so grateful that it's happening, and I'm just blessed, and I'm just gonna keep praying, you know, to have a safe surgery, to come out healthy, to heal well. And yeah, and I'm making this video because I know there's other girls out there who feel the exact same way that I do, and I probably went through similar things than I did. And I want you guys to know that you make decisions for yourself. No one else's opinion or disrespect or judgment of how you look, how you dress, it doesn't matter. It does not matter what other people have to say about you. It's about how you feel. Do what makes you happy and healthy. That's what matters the most. On top of anybody else and what they have to say, don't allow other people to control you. Don't allow other people to change your mind about who you really are. If you love the way you look, you love the way you look. If you want to get a breast reduction like me, go ahead and do it. And if people want to judge you about it, so what? So yeah, that was a lot that I had to say, but I wanted to say that because I just feel like I've been wanting to say that for so long. I just never said it, but yeah. They'll be lifted up, they'll be small, they'll be nice, and they won't be sitting on my stomach anymore. And I can work out, and I can work on, you know, getting my back stronger, because at the end of the day, I am still trying to work on like having a healthier back. So yeah, I'm just, you know, this is just the first step of improving my body, improving my life, and I'm just so excited that you guys feel comfortable asking me questions in the comments, and just take from what I just said, and don't let nobody make you feel bad about how you look, how you live your life. It is none of their damn business. And that's how I feel, okay? Don't let them do what they did to me, because that got me feeling terrible for myself for years. So, yeah, 2 days before the surgery. I'm excited. Let's go. So it is currently 4:15 a.m. and I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I only got 3 hours of sleep because I just stayed up just listening to music and thinking a lot. So yeah, but I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, took my shower. I did an antibacterial shower. No lotion, no nothing. I'm just dry and ashy. So that's great. And I can't even wear chapstick, which that made me sad. Like everything else, like not wearing lotion was fine, but like my lips gonna be chapped. So I feel some type of way about that. And it's windy outside, so when the wind hit my lips, oh, it's gonna be maelstrom. But it's fine. But yeah, I don't feel as nervous as I did. Like last night, I felt super nervous, and I just think I was like overthinking too much. But now I feel like okay, surgery, okay. Like I don't really, you know. So yeah, I'm in the bathroom right now. I'm about to use the bathroom, and then we'll be leaving like 4:30 to get there at 5:45. And then when I get there, I don't know what they're gonna do. I know they're gonna take like my ID and all that stuff and my vaccination card and everything. And he's gonna be drawing on me like like I'm an art piece or something. You know, it's fine. But yeah, so I'm just, I don't feel as nervous anymore. I think how I feel is just like I processed everything. Like I think last night was like my time to process, just because I think this entire time, like these months I've been waiting to get it done, like I didn't have it in my head like, oh, it's really gonna happen, because I don't want to get my hopes up, but now it's like here, today's the day. So I'm more like, okay, like it's happening. Like then last night I was like, oh my god, it's happening. But now I'm like, oh, okay, it's happening. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm just wearing like pajama, like button up shirt, and I have sweatpants on because it's cold outside. It's 54 degrees, but I have like matching shorts that go with this, and they're more stretchy and like elastic. So once I get in the car, I'm gonna take the sweatpants off. I'm just wearing them because like I'll be walking outside from the house and stuff. But yeah, I got all my paperwork. I got all my medication that they prescribed me. They said I have to bring it with me. I have 4 different medications, and then my IDs and all that stuff. So yeah, haven't eaten anything, haven't drunk anything since 12 o'clock. So I'm gonna be hangry after. Well, probably not, because I'll probably be super nauseous. So I'm probably not gonna really want food, but we'll see. But in my mind, Chick-fil-A is the spot after, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm going to use the bathroom and then go ahead and get ready, and I'll probably turn this back on when I'm in the car. All right, see you guys soon. On my way to drive, and the moon is shining bright tonight. I don't know if you can see the stars over there. It's super dark, guys. Okay, so I'm about to go into surgery soon. But first I have to like pee and stuff. So yeah, I'm just sitting here waiting. I got my whole fit. Well, besides the shoes, that is me. So yeah, I'm gonna be going in soon. So I just been praying a lot, but yeah, let's go. At this point, the anesthesia was still kind of wearing off, but yeah. Well, look, I got a bunch of band-aids project, but it's okay. I'm tired. And hi. So, I love you guys. My neck look chubby. Do y'all see that? Good night. So this is me the next morning after surgery. I didn't really get to film much yesterday because I just felt so like drowsy and tired, honestly. Like y'all, I was gone. But today I'm feeling better. It's just sore. It just feels like, you know, like when you work out and like you work out really good and like the chest area gets sore. It feels like that. So it's not super bad. But yeah, this is the wrap that they gave me. This is how it looks. And then they have like the padding inside. I haven't been able to look like inside yet just because I have to keep it wrapped, so I won't really be able to see it until my post-op appointment, which is next Thursday on the 28th. So yeah, this is like the first video I'm taking since the surgery. I was gonna take more videos yesterday, but I was so out of it. Like literally guys, like I was gone. The medication got me, the anesthesia got me. I don't even remember like most of what happened yesterday, so yeah, but this is how I look today, and hopefully keep you guys posted when I can. Okay. Hello everyone. So today is day 4. Is it day 4 already? Yeah, day 4 since my surgery. Today I feel a lot more stronger. I'm a little bit like drowsy just because I did just take my pain medication because I was having a little bit of pain on the left side, but it's gone now. But yeah, today is much better. Energy is a lot more up. I feel more comfortable with walking around, moving around a little bit more. I'm not as stiff as I was on day 2 and day 3. But one thing that's been very consistent is this stomach. I don't know if y'all can see it. But as you can see, my stomach is like a little bit kind of like bloated. It's due to like just constipation and just being on so many different medications. So they did say it's normal. They said usually in the first week after recovery, after your surgery, when you're recovering, you will be kind of constipated just from all the medications, like the infection medication, nausea medication, pain medication, all that stuff. So I've been dealing with that, but it's not painful at all. It's just annoying because you got like this little stomach just sitting there, but it's okay. Tomorrow is my first post-op appointment, which I'm really excited about because I think they're going to go ahead and take like this whole setup off and like I get to kind of see what they look like, which I'm a little bit nervous because I'm like, I don't know, like I'm just nervous, like, because I'm just like, I don't know, like, what to expect. And it's just like, I don't know, I guess it's just the like knowing I'm gonna see them after surgery. I don't know, I'm like nerve-wracked about it, but I'm also happy because I've been wanting to get like these little pads. There's like multiple pads like stuffed in here. It's just this one's the one that's been hanging out the most, but I have like multiple pads like stuffed in here, and I think that would be something great to remove off because I do notice that the pads are kind of like not super sticky, but they're like kind of sticking to like the skin in here. So it's just kind of like I want to just take them off, but I can't do that. I haven't touched my cast. I haven't taken it off at all because I was instructed not to do that, and they would do that once at my first post-op appointment, which is tomorrow at 11:45. So yeah,
I do wish I was able to kind of document a little bit more of this process because it was great. Like, I should have documented while I was at the doctor's office before the surgery. Like, I should have did all that, but I didn't. Honestly, that day, like the surgery day, I was so like nervous. Like, I was extremely excited, but I was also like so nervous because it was like setting in my mind to make me realize like I'm literally about to go into surgery. Like, they're about to cut, you know? So the last thing I was thinking about was filming every last moment of everything, which like I commend people who are able to do that, because for me, like when I'm in the middle of something, the last thing I think about is pulling out my camera. That's not something I think about. I think about, oh my God, like this is about to happen. So like I was really nervous that day, so I couldn't really post. But yeah, today is day 4. I'm feeling a lot better. I can move around a lot more, which honestly, that was probably the hardest part because I had a lot of soreness, like within the shoulder area, the chest area was extremely sore. And so it just made it really uncomfortable with moving around, lifting up my arms. Like now, I can lift up my arm right here. Like, it's fine. Now, I can't reach all the way up yet. This is as far as I can go, but I can do this, which is great. So, progress. I'm grateful. But yeah, I'm just going to keep posting, and not posting, but I'm going to keep just documenting throughout my days, and then hopefully have like a cute day where I can do my hair look nice, put on somewhat of a decent outfit, and just like sit down and talk about the whole process from beginning to end. And yeah, this is how I'm looking today. I didn't really show everything, but it's just kind of how I'm looking today right now. Still padded up, still wrapped up. So we'll see how I look tomorrow.